Uju, Episode 3 by Amah's Heart. It was truly a long journey. I was already wondering if Lagos is on another planet. We have been on the road for too long that I started worrying. I was feeling sick, hungry, and I couldn't eat anything. The whole journey was making me nauseous and I was tired and weak. I thought once anything enters my mouth, Ada told me not to worry. We will soon get there. That is just because I have not been on a long journey before. Well, she's probably right. I have not been on a kind of journey this far. As I looked out of the window, it was as if the leaves were waving at me. I sat close to the window so I can clearly see all the leaves and trees, how they were waving at me. I placed my hand to the glass window just to wave back. I did it in a way that it wouldn't be noticed before I would be termed crazy. I'm probably out of my mind. This journey is so frustrating. Ada was busy eating everything that interests her. I wish I could eat like her, but nothing interests me. I tried to focus on something to distract me, and that later slept off. There was nothing for me to do, as sleep wasn't coming. I started listening to a conversation between a lady and a guy. She just met inside the bus. They just met right there in the bus. The lady was very beautiful and dressed so well. They sat close to each other right in front of me. Two strangers that just met inside the bus, according to their conversation. The guy was busy buying anything he could see for the lady who kept on collecting and still wasn't giving him enough attention. Probably because people were awake and look at them sometimes. After some time, almost everyone in the bus slept off except me that was leaning my ear close to their voice. I was leaning my ear at the back of the seat, listening to their voice conversation. After the lady noticed everybody was asleep, he started responding to the guy very well, unlike before. She looked back and saw I was bending my ear towards their seat. She thought I was probably sleeping. I pressed my ear very close to the seat so that I can hear everything. I was eavesdropping and I wanted to just hear what they were talking about. I was very curious. Their voices were too low. They talk about themselves, exchange numbers, address, but the only thing that was useful to me was the lady's name. She told the guy that her name is Tracy. The young man replied, "Beautiful name for a beautiful damsel," and she blushed. I like the name, and that will be my name when I get to Lagos. Nobody has to know my real name. I will tell Ada my new name is now Tracy if she wakes up. Later slept off, and I dreamt where Mama was chasing me with a stick and calling me Obiano Junwa. And I was shouting and telling her my name is now Tracy. I was still fighting with Mama when Ada tapped me awake. I started thanking God that it was just a bad dream. Ada told me we have gotten to Lagos and I will be coming down in the next bus stop. I quickly told her about my new name before she forgets. I told her my new name. She laughed and said she was okay calling me Uju. That Uju was also a fine name. But I insisted. She saw how serious I was and said she would try. And she's not comfortable with it. And she said she would try. And if she's not comfortable with it, she will run back to my normal name. We finally got down from the bus. I entered a taxi. It was another long drive before we finally get to Ada's place. She has already told me about her roommate who was standing outside as we got to her place. She welcomed us. It was just a room, three of us, one room. Kitchen, toilet was shared among the tenants. This is the one they called face me, I face you kind of house. I expected more from Ada, who paraded herself in the village as if she owns an estate. Her roommate introduced herself after we got inside. "I'm Bibi. My full name is Abimbola, but no one knows me with that here. I'm more comfortable with Bibi though." "I'm Tracy," I said to her. "Nice to meet you, Tracy. What is your Igbo name? Or you don't have one?" Bibi asked. "You won't be able to pronounce it, so let's leave it at Tracy. I like being called Tracy." "Okay, oh, no problem, Tracy," Bibi replied back. Ada was looking at us and smiling. I already knew they were both living a fake life. I was so willing to beat them in their fakeness. I never knew that the roommate Ada told me about was a Yoruba girl. She was older than Ada, and I was 3 years younger. Ada was also 3 years younger. She was 24. Me and Ada are just 20. Okay, let me say she's 4 years, but she's about to clock her 24 years. Ada called me after 2 days and said, Uju, let me tell you something very important. This is Lagos, so, and you must shine your eyes very, very well. Ada, stop calling me Uju now. I already told you my name is Tracy. I corrected her. Though I forgot. I'm used to Uju, but I will get used to your new identity with time. Like I was saying, you have to shine your eyes very well because you meet different kinds of people here, both good and bad. You see, Bibi and I, we are hustlers, so you must hustle to survive. Try and sell yourself well to the public. Most people don't really care about your background, they only buy what you sell to them. That is what they hear you say. Me, I'm a master craft in that. At the end of the day, I send something home to my people. They don't really care what I do for a living, but they take it anything I send to them. They are happy. Most most responsibilities fall down to you once your people notice you are doing well. You see me back home in the village, all was packaging. Nobody knows I'm squatting with Abimbola. And face me, I face you. And you wouldn't have believed it if I told you because I look posh. All is packaging. You have a lot of responsibility as the first child, and you have opportunity now that you are here. Make your family proud of you. If you make enough money, if you want to go back to school or start business, it's all your choice. I'm talking to you as a sister now, not as a friend. Grab every opportunity you have and see. Don't let it pass you by. Me and Bibi shares rent, and you will join us in the rent once you start work. And another important thing is try not to shine past also. Try not to shine past also because I can see that you're already desperate for anything. You have not even gotten to Lagos. You have already started changing your name to Tracy. Chiri yo, take it easy. Oh. As I talk, she didn't know I was fully prepared to face whatever I met. Whatever came my way, I was fully ready. But her last word got me. She's probably jealous of my new name. And I don't care. I will just allow her to show me the way I can start making money because it seems I'm at her mercy, which won't be for long.